Lucy and the Lucky Ladybug. Once upon a time in a quaint little village named Bugsville, there lived a tiny ladybug named Lucy. With her bright red shell adorned with black spots, Lucy was the ladybug equivalent of a celebrity. She strolled through the daisies and dandelions, always happy and charming everyone she met. But Lucy had a secret. She was convinced that she had bad luck. This notion became apparent one breezy afternoon when her best friend, a chatty grasshopper named Gary, hopped over. "Hey, Lucy. Want to go and cheer up the daffodils? They've been looking a bit down." "Oh, Gary, I don't know," Lucy sighed, her tiny round eyes downcast. "What if they don't cheer up? I'm always so unlucky. Last week, I accidentally sat on a ladybug-sized piece of gum and got stuck to the picnic table for hours." Gary chuckled, his long legs bouncing nervously as he waited. "Come on. You're a ladybug. You're supposed to be good luck. Besides, what's luck without a little adventure?" "All right, but only if you promise to be careful. I don't want to end up in another sticky situation." As the duo made their way to the daffodil patch, Lucy's luck seemed to turn a corner when they stumbled upon a glittering four-leaf clover. "Look! See! Good luck!" Gary exclaimed, hopping excitedly. Lucy rolled her eyes. "That's just an old wives' tale. I've stepped on plenty of four-leaf clovers, and I still ended up confused in a windstorm last spring." Gary shrugged, still optimistic. "Well, let me make a wish, then." He wished fervently but only to find himself enveloped in a cloud of pollen, causing him to sneeze uncontrollably. "Looks like the wish was for a sneeze fest." Lucy giggled. But just as they reached the daffodil patch, they found themselves confronted by a grumpy old snail named Snarly. "Who dares disturb my nap time?" he grumbled, his thick shell glistening as he awoke from a solid 15-hour nap. "Oh, Snarly. We just wanted to cheer up the daffodils," Lucy chirped. "Well, they're not interested in cheer. They only want sunshine, and there's none right now," he huffed, clearly annoyed. "You might want to ask Mother Nature to send some over." "Best of luck with that." Lucy, feeling frustrated, turned to Gary. "See? This is what I'm talking about. I can't catch a break. Don't sweat the small stuff. Let's just try to make them smile," Gary said encouragingly. After a brief brainstorming session, they decided to perform a little skit. With Lucy's charm and Gary's speedy agility, they put on a whimsical show about a dancing dewdrop and a singing sunflower. The daffodils began to sway, and slowly, a few of their heads lifted to take notice. The performance was interrupted, however, by a passing bee named Bella, who seemed intrigued. "What's this? A comedy act? Why didn't you tell me? I love a good laugh." Lucy brightened up. "That's the spirit. Join us, Bella." But, eager to impress, Bella flitted around, exiting the act to collect pollen instead. "I'll be back," she buzzed before disappearing into a nearby blossom. Now feeling more alone than ever, Lucy sighed. "See, it's always something with me. I can't even pull off a simple daffodil show without getting overshadowed by a bee." Gary laughed. "You're right, this is an emergency. We need reinforcements." As night fell, Lucy had an idea. "What if we rally the other bugs for a nighttime performance? The fireflies could light up the show." "Brilliant! And I can do my stand-up routine," Gary added. "See? Lucy and the Lucky Ladybug." Once upon a time in a quaint little village named Bugsville, there lived a tiny lady